I'm Mark Yarbrough, Chairman of the Limestone County Commission. You know, wherever I go and whoever I talk to, everybody asks, when's the courthouse going to be done? Or when are you going to be through that courthouse? So this month we thought we'd do a little something different, and we'd take you on a tour of the courthouse and show you where you are. If you'll follow me. This is the historic Judge Horton courtroom. Now, what we did in here, as you can see, they're prepping. They'll be starting putting carpet down Monday. This right here, we've maintained that's the original banister. Judge's bench has been redone, but in here we'll have new jury rooms we didn't have before, with private baths and men and women for the jury. And as you can see, we retained all the original architecture and everything, same as when Judge Horton did his historic decision here. Now here you'll see this will be the secretary's room for the circuit court judge, which will be Judge Baker. In January, this is where his secretary will be out here. Right in here, if you'll follow me right here, this will be his new chambers right here. And as you'll notice right here, once the judge enters the hallway, he'll come in here, he'll have a private bath here, and he steps right out onto the bench, which is such a better, you know, more security measures and all that better than what we had before. Now right here, we're on the third floor still. This is the new district court judge courtroom. There'll be two of these, two circuit courts and two district courts, where we only basically had one big courtroom before. If you'll notice, this is set up a little bit different, a little smaller, but still so much better. Now, one thing I really want people to understand is these columns here used to be 30-inch thick brick walls that supported 20-inch thick concrete ceiling and floors in the courthouse. The same up next to the bench. These steel I-beams go from the third floor of the courthouse to 30 foot below the ground, all the way to bedrock here. So basically, my first day in office, when I come in the courthouse for the first time in 10 years, we had a completely gutted out masonry building. And we've had to build a new steel superstructure building within it. Now, when you come in here and see it, and you see how beautiful it is, you're not going to be able to realize that, but it's important to note when you look at the overall cost and what it actually costs to renovate this historic old building. Here, as you'll see, these are one of two new stairwells that had to be cut in and put in the courthouse due to the fire marshal requirements and fire code right here. Now, for all the people that asked, the historic steps in the courthouse will still be exactly like they were when George Horton come up and down these steps, and like all the people in Limestone County have for the last 100 years. They will not be changed, be open for the public. Now, what we have here is we're on the second floor now, and this is the new circuit court. This will be occupied by Judge Woodruff to January, and then Judge Wise will take over. Once again, please note, these are the steel I-beams that I talked about on the third floor. This used to, for folks remember, this used to be a hallway through here. So this was 30-inch thick brick walls here and here. Now you talking about, we had to tear out tens of thousands of bricks and actually hand tote them outside that chute that was sticking outside the window of the courthouse for a year and a half. That's where all this brick and construction debris, everything that was tore down inside this courthouse had to be carried out in wheelbarrows and by hand and tossed out that chute you see. But as you can see here, the judge's chambers will be identical just like it was in the third floor courtroom, and it's going to be something I think everybody will be proud of. Now, one thing that's kind of neat is the opening in the third floor ceiling there. That circle opening had been there when the courthouse was built, and you could actually look up through the dome. Well, that's not really a safety, can't really do that for safety reasons now. So what you see up there is, even though it's sheetrock now, through the efforts of Martin and Colby, who have done the work up there for free, no cost to the taxpayers, and also through local people like Doug Gates, Mark Macklin, Judge Woodruff, they're raising money to be able to put a stained glass window with a light above it with the county seal right there, which would be something kind of neat that adds a little flair to it. Now, there's still other things I haven't showed you in here. We got all new bathrooms. The bathrooms are here have been renovated. There's brand new men and women's restrooms on the second and third floor, and we're trying hard. They're going to start putting carpet down on the third floor starting next Monday or Tuesday, and we're trying really hard to finish this thing. I just wanted people to see where it is, realize we've been going for 6 days a week trying to finish this thing. Now, they've worked on it for 20 years, and I'm going to finish it in less than 2. But it has been it's been a project, and the amount of steel that'll never be seen in this courthouse that's been put in here, and the amount of construction you'll never be able to appreciate. But it's going to be something nice. It has cost a lot of money, but We're going to finish it, and I'm going to finish it for the people of Limestone County. Thank you for going on this brief tour with me. Y'all have a great day.